Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Austin and Shane of The Lone Few.
Hello.
And today we're back in Call of Duty World War II, showing off with some cool secret glitches on the new DLC maps. We got Valkyrie and we got Occupation. If you want to skip to a specific map or a specific spot, there will be time codes down in the description. But without further ado, let's hop right into it.
So the first one's on Valkyrie. There's this little ledge in the middle of the map that if you just hold X and walk off this little plank, you eventually climb up onto this slanted part. From there you just jump into the wall, onto the tree branch and into the wall again, but a bit higher. Just make sure you don't fall down in the little crack right behind me, because once you're stuck there you have to blow yourself up to essentially respawn and try it again. From here you can jump out right there. You can also go a little bit further to the left here, where I'm going to show you soon, and you can just walk along some invisible walls and you'll be right up to a different building altogether. From here you can jump even further onto the building. There's a lot of holes that you can actually fall back into the map, so you want to be careful about that. You cannot get to that truck, however. I've tried and you just fall out of the map or into the map. There are some kill barriers around, so you have to be careful of that. And if you do walk far enough in one direction, you'll eventually fall underneath the map. But yeah, explore here and have some fun looking at some weird trees.
And then next up, we're going over to Occupation. This first one is something that was in the MW3 version, kinda sorta. So what you want to do is jump from this ledge over onto the newspaper stand, and you kind of have to finagle your way across one of these little invisible walls onto the other side of the stand, and from there jump over to the wine sign and then onto the ledge, and you can, hang out here up on the ledge. Or what you could also do is go from the wine sign back over to the top of the newspaper stand. And from there, you can do this kind of tricky strafe jump over onto another ledge and hang out there. You can kind of go, down the ledge a little bit. It's a little strange. You kind of have to, jump up onto the, top of the two ledges here. And then you can go down pretty much all around this corner here and then just keep going. I believe the gutter stops you, however. So, you got this little corner here. You can drop down the sandbags for a little bit more wiggle room, or you can just hang out up here. You got some nice lines of sight.
Also on Occupation, in one of the spawns, there's this little ledge that you can jump to. It's a strafe jump, so if you don't have that down, then you could keep trying all you want, but it's just a fun little ledge where you can go back and forth a little bit. Just make sure you don't try to go to the other ledges around, or else you'll just fall off.
Then, if you go into the opposite spawn of Occupation, what you want to do here is actually jump and mantle mid-air to get up on top of the upper of these two ledges here, and then just kind of, slowly walk your way around the corner, and you can get up on top of these barrels, or at least the invisible wall on top of these barrels. And, it's a nice little corner, kind of, secluded out in the back, but, it's a nice little hiding spot.
And from the same place, you just drop down from the barrel spot, and you dive into the bushes. Now this is easily achieved with the tactical button layout, not so much the default, which I usually roll with. But yeah, you can lay down in the bushes, you can turn all you want, and if you have the ghillie suit on, you'll be practically invisible.
And lastly, we're going over to Anthropoid. Not a lot on this map, but we do have one pretty good spot. If you hop up onto this railing and then crouch jump onto the ledge of this pillar, you can actually jump over to the other pillar as well. And, it's a little hard to walk around, a little jittery. But you do have a pretty good line of sight down over to that truck, lock down that lane. If you wanted to, you could also jump the other direction onto the other pillars, but it really doesn't get you anywhere. You eventually hit a wall, and there's really no point to it. Guys, that will do it for this episode of Secret Spots in the new DLC of World War II. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, consider subscribing.
And if you found any other secret spots than the one we've shown, then please leave them in the comment section down below, or even in our Discord server, which is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!